Like, if we are to be what we know, if we can't read in Hebrew, how can you even really trust the translations though?
Let's even go even deeper.
Because at best then it's like third-party information, right?
Okay, so how we able to identify certain things, like let's say King James was a white man, or he was gay. Let's use that. Give me Leviticus 20 and 13. I want to show you just certain things that go against all understanding, right? Read this.
Preach.
Read that.
Preach.
Leviticus 20 and 13.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 20 and verse 13. If a man also lie with mankind, as he lied with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination.
Why would he leave that in the Bible? They put that out there for people to stray away from it. The real King James, the real King James, bro, is a black man. He was the last ruling before that's why they call it medieval times, bro. That's why they call it the Dark Ages, because black people was ruling, bro.
That's right.
But they don't want you to look that up and research that. Watch this. Read this. Read the beginning of it.
The Holy Bible, containing the Old and New Testaments and the Apocrypha.
So it's the Old and New Testament and the so-called Apocrypha. This is the 1611. They removed the Apocrypha, but this is the original version. Read. Listen what it say. Read.
Translated out of the original tongues.
Say that again.
Translated out of the original tongues.
It was in Hebrew and Greek. It was translated. He authorized them to translate it. Read.
And with the former translation, diligently compared and revised by His Majesty's special command.
It said it was diligently revised and compared with the original Bible.
Yes, so I got a question though, right?
Yep.
So like, if we are to be what we know, if we can't read in Hebrew, how can you even really trust the translations though?
Let's even go even deeper.
Because at best then it's like third-party information, right?
Okay, so how we able to identify certain things, like let's say King James was a white man, or he was gay.
Right.
Let's use that. Okay. Give me Leviticus 20 and 13. I want to show you just certain things that go against all understanding, right? Read this.
Preach.
Read that.
Preach.
Leviticus 20 and 13.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 20 and verse 13. If a man also lie with mankind, as he lied with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination.
Why would he leave that in the Bible?
What?
Why would he take a translation and revise that?
Why?
You understand what I'm saying?
Why?
Let's say most people say he was a white gay man, right? Give me what we just read to the young fella. 5 and 1, Song of Solomon. Song of Solomon. We're gonna go to the book 5. Yep. Give me that. Watch this. I want to show you, because this is things that our people never heard of in the Bible before. Read that.
Yeah.
This is the book of Song of Solomon, chapter 1 and verse 1.
Read.
The Song of Songs, which is Solomon's.
So this Song of Song, or this book, was written of Solomon, right? Jump to verse 5.
Verse 5. I am black, but comely.
Why wouldn't the white King James remove that King Solomon, the greatest king that ever lived, is black and comely, meaning he's black and beautiful? Why would they remove that? Because the pastors never read that in the Bible. What happened was, in slavery, they told us we couldn't read, we couldn't write, we had to stay in a certain passage. You can't read the book of Exodus. You ever seen Roots?
Yes, sir.
Roots, they always give us little, what they call them, Easter eggs inside of movies. They say, we ain't nothing but the lost tribe of the children of Israel. I think Sister Kissy said that, or whoever she was, she said that. She said, they never let us read out of the book of Exodus, because you know why? It gives you a definition and an explanation of our slavery, and it gives you an explanation of our salvation. Read it. You understand what I'm saying? Read that.
This is the Zondervan Bible Dictionary, King James Version. He authorized a new translation of the Bible to replace the Bishop's Bible.
So this is the Bishop Bible, the original tongue, Hebrew and Greek. He authorized a translation. Read.
47 of the best Hebrew and Greek scholars of the day were divided into 6 groups.
So 47 men was divided into 6 groups. Read.
into 6 groups. 3 for the Old Testament.
3 groups to write the Old Testament to compare the Bibles with each other. Read.
2 for the New Testament.
2 for the New Testament. Read.
And 1 for the Apocrypha.
And 1 for the Apocrypha. And let's see what they did after that. Read.
2 of the groups met at Oxford, 2 at Cambridge, and 2 at Westermeyer.
This is the prestigious schools that was in Oxford and Cambridge. Them is from black men. We started that, but they don't tell us that. Read.
When a group had completed its task, its work was submitted to 12 men.
So after they finished going through the scriptures and seeing what they compared, they submitted it to 12 more men. Read. 2 from each panel. Final differences of opinion were settled at a general meeting of each company. In cases of special difficulty, learned men outside the board of revisers were consulted. See, learned men that knew the Bible and knew Hebrew and Greek translations determined and translated the Bible. Then once he got back to the king, you can put that down. Once he got back to the king, he said, okay, this is what it is. It's final. We good. What you got?
Isaiah chapter 28 and verse 11. For with stammering lips and another tongue will he speak to this people.
This was prophesied way back. He said with another tongue, he had to speak to his people. Why?
Well, another tongue from who he had to speak to his people?
Why would he have to go to another tongue and another language when he have to change? Because basically he prophesied of the changing of the translation. Yeah. This is the Most High prophesying that he's going to have to translate the Bible one day. Read it again. We go back to what he had. Isaiah 28. Go back to that. Read.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 28, verse 11. Read. For with stammering lips and another tongue will he speak to this people.
Why is that? We're going to show you why today. Why did he have to say in a prophecy in the Bible? Because prophecies in the Bible, give me that, Isaiah 34, what's that? 34:16. Read this. Read that.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 34, verse 16. Read. Seek ye out the book of the Lord and read. No one of these shall fail.
None of these things written in the Bible is going to fail. Everything he said is going to happen is going to come true. Read.
None shall want her mate.
And no Bible or no book can compare to this Bible. Read.
For my mouth it hath commanded, and this spirit it has gathered them.
So this spirit, which is the book of the law, these words, is going to gather the 12 tribes of Israel. So let's go back to Deuteronomy 28 and show my man why we say we are the children of Israel. You ever heard the story of Moses split the Red Sea?
Yes, sir.
Brought the Israelites through the Red Sea, right? Who are these people? Where are they today in the earth?
That's supposed to be like a literal.
That was literal, bro. Them was our forefathers and foremothers, bro. Bring it up.
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom.
I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you why it was literal. Yes, it happened. God back in those days, he used to show his powers.
Not like allegory, metaphorically, literally.
Hosea 5:15. Hold that.
So when you say like, I just got a question, not to get you because you were saying like everything in this Bible is for sure true. It's literal.
All these people is real living prophets.
Even like this Jonah stuff too.
So what happens is he do write similitudes and stories in here. But every person in the Bible, they are real people.
Like,
that's right.
Like Jonah?
Jonah was a real person.
In the whale?
Yeah. It's a true book, bro. Yes. Yes, that's why you have to come and get to understand. I'm gonna show you why. I'm gonna show you why though.
He needs some milk.
This is the book of Hosea.
Quick, before you go.
This is the book of Hosea, chapter 12 and verse 10. I have also spoken by the prophets, and I have multiplied visions and used similitudes.
So he said he spoke by the prophets and used similitudes, read,
by the ministry of the prophets.
So by the ministry of the prophet, he's spoken to them. Basically, the scriptures came through his mouth, came from him to the prophets, and they spoke out.
I definitely believe in that, though. I believe in prophets.
Watch this.
2 Ezra chapter 1, verse 35.
Read.
Your houses will I give to a people that shall come, which not having heard of me, yet shall believe me, to whom I have showed no signs.
So now these days, God ain't showing no signs to us. All that stuff that happened to Jonah and stuff like that back then, God don't deal with us like that no more because we keep breaking his damn commandments.
Bring it up. What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models.